Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the Gospel for the day. Today is Monday, June 9th. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from John chapter 19, verses 25 to 27. Standing near the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing beside her, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her into his own home. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. So the Monday after the Feast of Pentecost, which is the birthday of the church, we celebrate the Feast of the Mother, Mother of the Church. It's like when you visit someone who is born, you don't just visit the baby, you normally visit the mother as well, right? So we've heard in the gospel yesterday on Pentecost, God called Peter, his apostles, to look after his church, to love his church. And now we see that Jesus loved the church so much that he even gives us a mother. It said there, Jesus, there was the disciple whom Jesus loved. No? We know this is Saint John the Evangelist, but Jesus never used the name John. Or the Gospel didn't use the name John. The term was used as the beloved, meaning it's not just John, but anyone who is beloved of the Lord. This command is given to them as well, to take Mary as their mother. Woman, here is your son. And son, oh, here is your mother. Now, for some people who think that Mary takes away the attention from Jesus, think again. Jesus instructed the beloved to put his gaze away from him and looked at his mother. Here is your mother. So Jesus was not insecure. It's not like, if you love me, then don't look at me, just love my mother. No, he's not insecure. It doesn't take away from him when we love his mother. For myself, if you treat my mother with respect, the more I will love you. The more that means you love me, because you're treating people who are close to me as your own. So today we're seeing that Mary is entrusted to us. Someone said the hardest people in the world are those who do not love their mothers. Yes, because they're not grateful for the life that their mothers have given them, no matter how good or bad their mothers are. But also for Mary especially. We should be grateful to her, because she has brought not just our lives, but also she became the channel by which grace would come into the world, by which Jesus would come into the world. All the more we should be grateful to her. All the more we should honor her because of what she's done. Now also, Mary was not just entrusted to us to become our mother. Rather, he also looked to Mary and he said, "Woman, here is your son." We are also entrusted to the care of Mary. We, the beloved of Christ, are also entrusted to the care of Mary. So have you ever thought of that? If Mary is just going to disappear anyway, how is she going to take care of us, the church? Now we know that those who are in heaven, of course, his mother, is he won't forget his mother. She would be there taking care of us with her prayers, with her teachings of how to love Jesus. You know, of all the four of evangelists, it was St. John who had the highest or the deepest theology of Jesus. He knew so many things about Jesus, not just the things that happened, but how Jesus thought, how Jesus, it's almost like he knew the intentions of Christ, the mind of Christ. Where would he have learned all that? Huh? From Mary, because he took Mary into his home. Mary must have told John about his childhood, about all the secrets of Jesus, all the things that Jesus believed. So the more we know Mary, the more we know about Jesus. Huh? That's why there's a saying, no Jesus, no Mary, N-O. Without Mary, there's no Jesus. But there's also another one, to know, K-N-O-W. The more we know Mary, the more we know Jesus. The more you ask our Blessed Mother, the more she will tell you about Christ. All the things that are not even in the Bible, the things about his childhood, the things about his struggles as a young man, the things that he went through on the way of the cross. She will tell you. That's what mothers do. They tell you everything about their children. So let us give the honor and the respect that is due to our mother. God has given us a mother, but we are also entrusted to the care of our Blessed Mother. She is the mother of the church. I'm Father Jerry Zambrano for another edition of Gospel Bites. God bless you. Have a nice day. Happy feast day.